Hey, look. You got one though, huh?
Yeah.
I think you give your hammer or so. Yeah, that'll work. I think it turned, but oh, mama.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought for sure that wasn't gonna go anywhere. We're gonna have to recap those holes.
Yeah, I suppose. Go.
Ow. She's a little rusty.
It's a little rusty. What do I do over there now?
Is that all easy?
Will you get them all out?
Yeah. Just these two bolts and the screws.
Nothing in the front? Something like this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we didn't spray it either, so. So we might end up,
Are they screws or bolts?
at bolts. This is it here?
No, I would use this.
Oh. Oh, you're daring.
Oh yeah. Oh, easy to buy. Do have this brand.
Yeah.
Oh, those are smaller. Like 10?
Yeah, what were these?
13.
Same thing. That one can.
Fine.
Yeah, all this little stuff I don't like to use that big impact because this one.
I like that one
What does that?
though. Uh-huh, I do. Bad bit.
Alright.
Oh, we both came?
Yeah.
I just have a feeling this thing is gonna come out easy.
But it's not?
No.
Let's see what we got. So good.
Did I get them all by now? Yeah. So,
Just the two, right?
that shouldn't be like, we shouldn't remember.
No. Just could have rusted in the channel.
there is some rusting here, but get all this cleaned up. There's a seal that goes here, and then we have some seals that go around here, down in the window track here. This one might be a little hard to get off. It's just because it's got that tension here. We'll work on that probably last. We get this out, and then get the windows cleaned up, and get the tracks cleaned up, and yeah, go from there.
Oh, great. Now the screw just spins instead of being able to be drilled.
I was worried about your finger that whole time.
Yeah? I was just trying to not drill it in your fucking arm. Okay, that one is off. But I don't know how we're gonna do that one now. Unless it'll tighten again, which I doubt. Ow. Yeah. Get that whole thing right out. Yep. Other side. I don't think there's any sense in trying to get them out. Alright, put that right here. I don't know if we get to the other one today yet either, but.
There we go.
Alright,
Thank you.
back in again.
A little worn in there. Not too bad though underneath that.
Get this vent window out of here. We tried to do it while it was still on the door trim mechanism and it wouldn't come out, so we're gonna do something pretty risky. We have this broken adjuster here that there's a spring on there that adjusts tension. There's a little bit of thread left on it, and I don't think this part is in really bad condition. I mean, it's ugly, but I don't think it's weak. So what we might try to do is shorten the spring so we can get the nut on there. I'll see what happens once we get this out of here, but see, it's got flats on it, which I guess wouldn't be impossible to do, but it complicates things. So let's grab a few towels and we'll clamp this fucking piece of glass in place. Nobody wants to see this.
No, I don't want to.
But the window's available. We just like the original stuff, so it'd be heartbreaking if we break it. What do you think?
Good.
A little more?
No.
It's really good. So, bits of heat would help that too. But we'll give it a go first, maybe we'll get lucky on this spot.
So you're just pulling this out?
Right, just pull up on that. I guess I could do this. It's moving. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how we did it. And it's scary. So, we can get that replacement handle and rivet it or weld it into there. So, as with most restorations, you're just constantly waiting for parts. My parts department is sort of slow.
I'm slow in a lot of things.
But that's part of running something like this efficiently, I mean, whether you're just doing it for yourself or if you're doing it for a living, is to make sure you have the parts when they're needed. So now we have this apart, and we don't have this. So we can't put it back together until we get it. So we're,
Yeah, I didn't realize that you had to have that piece to put it back together.
And if we're gonna do that, I suppose we might as well just replace this. It looks like it's just, welded in there, not a big deal. You could buy the entire vent window.
With the glass for $115.
Yeah, so that's a good deal and all, but we don't want that. That's not the.
No.
We want to make sure this thing keeps as much of its originality as possible. See, now this piece welds over the top of this. So we're gonna have to do some cutting or something to get down in there. We should cut a cardboard template that gets this angle, and then we should lose it. We should put it in a Ziploc bag with all this hardware. That way when we go to put this back in, we know, we don't have to keep trying it on the, in the mechanism. So you need a rivet here, you need your handle here. The handle's broken on the other side too, right? And then I'm sure these are going to come in a kit form. Clean that baby up. And we're good to go. Well, since our last video got complaints about us not having clean windows on a vehicle that's being worked on, we'll go ahead and clean these up for you guys. Is everybody happy?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not. Christine used some basically buffing compound to clean the windows up. These are the original windows and they are in beautiful condition. I mean, you'd swear that was, you know, that was a new window. All right, take them out.
All right. So yeah, we just put this window or the frame back in here in the meantime, so it's not on the ground or anywhere it can get broken, because with me around, who knows. We're just waiting on this handle that I'm gonna order right now for the vent window, and then we'll put that back in. Yeah. I think, oh yeah, and I guess we did get this installed. And it is Bluetooth, but it's underneath the dash, so it's hidden, so you can't see it unless you're actually looking for it. But yeah, it looks good. And then I'll hook up to the drive-in movie theater speakers we have. There'll be one in each corner in the back.
Yeah, pretty big day. I got the bottom of that door patched up. It's not pretty, but the rest of the buses are pretty.
Yeah.
It's structurally sound, and it'll get door upholstery on, or cards, as they say, right? Isn't that what they're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think pretty good day all in all. Do we have latch mechanism, all that stuff, or is it all just ruined?
That's being ordered next week.
'Cause these doors were rusted shut, and we ended up ruining a lot of it trying to get the doors open.
Yeah, everything's on its way next week. Tires,
Okay.
everything else.
All right, so then we got to get brakes on it. We got to heat up the rear drums, get them off. We just got to lift, so hopefully we can work on the brakes on the lift. That would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you for watching.